Now let's look at, of course, we look at Zambia in general. You on record
Yes.
as a man who, campaigned together with President Hakainde Hichilema.
Yes.
And under the aspirations or a dream of creating a better Zambia.
Yes.
4 years down the line, or should I say a year down the line, you decided to jump out of the UPND
Yes.
alliance, and you embarked on your own journey with Zambia Must Prosper.
Right.
You've been very critical against your friend,
Yes,
President Hakainde Hichilema. Generally, how do you look at the future of Zambia today in the hands of President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND in general?
I think the Zambians have seen the kind of leadership that Hakainde Hichilema is able to offer. First of all, I thank God. I really, really thank God that he gave Hakainde Hichilema this opportunity. This is a man who the Zambians rejected 5 times. 5 presidential bids. Zambians said no, no, no. Before he went on the ballot for the 6th time, he was coming out of Mukobeko as a prisoner. A Nole was entered against him for a very legitimate case, I must add. Because now that he's in power, he has seen why it is important for the roads to be cleared when a president is traveling. What he did was wrong.
You are telling me that the
yes,
case was legitimate?
It was a very legitimate case, yes. And he knows it now because he has been educated. That time he was just politicking. Now he knows. Because if he doesn't know, why does he stop us? So that his motorcade passes. He has now realized the importance, security. The importance of security of the head of state is paramount. I hope he has now learned that at that time, ECO was president. And he should thank God. ECO has got a heart. He let him go. Enole Prosquire was entered. He walked out of Mukobeko a free man. And he was able to stand and be on the ballot. Because if that case was prosecuted, he was going to jail.
Other colleagues of yours are saying that case was irrelevant. It was unfair for the PF government to put HH in Mukobeko over what was deemed to be a traffic offense.
It's not a traffic offense when you're dealing with the president. It's treason. You're dealing with the life of the president. You're dealing with the head of state. You know what happens when we have a state funeral? A president dies. The whole country is involved. That's what he did there. He put the life of the president at risk. He is now the president. We lost a traffic officer last week on a motorcade trying to take him to the office. Why do they clear the road? I'm saying I'm grateful to God that Hakainde was given the chance to rule this country. Now, to your question. The future of this country with Hakainde Hichilema in the driving seat is bleak. We have no future. Unfortunately, for him, all he wanted was the legacy that he was president of Zambia once. And I'm very glad the Zambians gave him that chance. I don't have any iota of thinking that Hakainde Hichilema had a plan. Today he has a plan, or he has any economic vision. I have seen, who's this young man from State House? The economic something, Jito Kayumba. Trying to brag and talk about the government having a projected production of 3 million metric tons of copper. He's dreaming. With this kind of economy, you can never produce that kind of copper in terms of metric tons.
Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, from start to finish, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the red subscribe button down below and turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
I don't know why this matter has gone back to court. As I sit here, I cannot speak intelligently on this matter.
No. Quite interesting indeed, but let me just find out about the possible implications. Speaking as a lawyer, what could be some of the possible implications should the court, for example, I'm just using an example, if they rule that ECL was not eligible to stand or to contest in 2021, and yet he contested the elections and he won they lost the elections. What could be the implications in that regards? Just assume, just give an example.
If we were to assume, well, let's put it this way. Maybe let me draw a comparison with the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games. We've seen runners who participate in athletics, and if you say you're doing a 4 by whatever relay, and if one of your members of the winning team is found to have taken some substance which the committee does not agree with, illegal substance as they call it, then that medal which was won by that team will be taken away and given to the next team. That's what normally happens because the next team participated. Unfortunately, even as I give that analogy, it is wrong because in politics, however, we run races based on political parties, which is very different from athletics. We run our own races. So you cannot take the votes of ECL, the 1.8 million votes that he got, and give them to either HH or Hari Kalava or Fred Membe, whoever participated in the elections. You can't. Because politics, unfortunately, is a different game. It's about membership to a political party. And the people that voted for ECL, you're not going to disqualify them because there are no rules in the Electoral Act of Zambia to disqualify those votes. So basically we're trading on very thin ice in very novel scenarios, be that the question is an assumption.
Exactly.
But the point is, you can't even begin to ask what the ramifications will be. Perhaps if they say, oh, okay, in this case we disqualify ECL. And then what? The effect on the election is he didn't win. If he had won the elections, again, that would be a different question altogether. A different cut of fish. Because as it sits here, for me, I'm thinking we're dealing with too many hypotheses, too many theoreticals. And law is not about theories. It's about practical life. Zambians want a practical court. Zambians want a practical decision. Decide once and for all. Close the matter and move on. So that every Zambian now says, the courts have already decided. The courts have overruled this.
His future elections are also being, is also being questioned. His future possible, aspirations is being questioned in this matter as well.
This is why I'm saying, if we knew how the questions were framed, if you remember in the 2021 or prior to the 2021 elections, the decision of the Constitutional Court at that time, the last, I think it was page 83 of the judgment, the last but one sentence, the court was saying, because of the answer we have given to this question, this other question is odious. It's irrelevant. We won't consider it. And they didn't answer that question. Now, is that the question which this particular Constitutional Court wants to consider or reconsider? Is that the question which has been taken back? But if so, how is that affecting the person who was sued? I'm still asking about his locus. Who is he? What did he suffer? Yes, he's a citizen, yes, but he didn't participate in the election. It's a very important point. Because when you go to court, you must have locus. You can't just sue. IP, you can't sue me if I haven't infringed on your rights. You can't sue me if I haven't trespassed onto your property. You can't take me to the police if I haven't stolen anything from you. What is your locus? So, as citizens, we must be very careful when we go to court. And I'm hoping, as we await this landmark decision, that the Constitutional Court will be able to direct itself clearly to the questions that this Abenzu, is it? Chizombe has taken to court. And I hope the Constitutional Court will finally tell us their position on this issue so that we don't have another re-litigation over the matter, because it's a waste of government resources. It's a waste of court's time. And if a matter has been decided, why is the court re-litigating, re-hearing the whole thing? For me, I still maintain my position. The matter is sub judice. I can't go, but we're working on suppositions based on the assumptions and the hypothetical questions you're asking me. And that's all I can address my mind to. In terms of the practicality of their decision, I cannot guess.
Quite interesting indeed, President KBF, you and I, together, the viewers out here, we shall wait until the
we need to
December,
wait. We need to wait.
When we'll be able to come back again for a deeper analysis in this program.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.